Our cells are facing insult every single moment based on what we are eating, environment we are exposed to, toxins we are exposed to, our sleeping pattern, even people we hang out with. All these external factors directly impact how our microbiome functions. They directly impact how our cells function, right? And when we are not eating right, when we are not sleeping properly, when we are too much exposed to environmental toxins, it leads to a range of pro-inflammatory reactions at the body, which impairs the ability of our cells to repair and replace dysfunctional cells to produce more cells. And as our cells cease to divide, it enters a stage what we call is cellular senescence. And when we accumulate too much of senescent cells, it actually leads to inflammation and impacts the surrounding cells, causing a range of chronic health conditions, right? And autophagy is one of a great way to actually repair and replace dysfunctional cells for this cellular recycling process, right? Similarly, mitophagy is a great way of getting rid of dysfunctional and zombie mitochondria. And one of the potent way to trigger autophagy and mitophagy is fasting, right? So fasting actually stimulates autophagy, right? However, there are two things we have to consider when it comes to fasting. First is, when we are fasting, we have to make sure that we are giving our body enough electrolytes, right? Second thing is, this long fasting, 72 hours fasting, 48 hours fasting, is not beneficial, because when you are fasting too much, you are not feeding certain gut bacteria such as Akkermansia and mucin, right? And when you do not feed this bacteria, this bacteria actually eats up your mucin, and you have a leaky gut, and then you have number of autoimmune condition, even brain fog, right? So you should do fasting, but long fasting is not beneficial, right? Fasting is a great way of actually stimulating autophagy, and the best way is do not eat anything after sunset, and maintain that 14-hour gap from your last meal to the first meal of the next day, right? This will really help in cellular recycling process.